David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add 1 more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style.
Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Target's been wiped out.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack coming from? Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens,
about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it. Righto!
Begin firing SAM! They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
Lost contact with the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Sir, there's a few of them, but they've done damage to the fort and ship.
Command will accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. I like them out with one hit.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets. Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Give me a damage report.
In combat!
Hostile ground target destroyed. Punch 2.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running. How many ships in port are still operational?
Package away.
Test damage. I can start the cap.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Low altitude approaches from onshore.
General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. What we suggest is an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots.
Yes, sir.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Why is the enemy taking so little damage? Drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and clear hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well. It's a shipyard over there. This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach. Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya?
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prince, pending coordinates.
All aircraft, data link the intel procedural recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Dockyard base taking damage from airstrike.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park? You can take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat. You don't have to tell me which you prefer. Taking fire! Locked on bandit. Sorry, guys. Cruise has been canceled. Missile away. Strider 1, enemy behind you. Trigger, they're incoming.
How many tanks are still operational?
Destroyed.
Keep your eyes on the sky. Ignore ground activity.
Bombs away. Missile away.
That's a lot of ships lost. You're gonna make a fortune once the war's over.
We can't see.
Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Hostile has a lock. Punch 2. Your plane will last up if you stay in there too long. Return to operation area.
Doesn't matter if we're grounded. We'll still have our guns. More vehicles circled to 1 damage than eatable platoon. They're wiped. survivors. Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prin gone, Aruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
Take cover! They're using contact at us!
Enemies got a lock!
Strider 1, missile away.
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. Landed on your 6. Target shot down. All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Helicopters are on guard.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Take a roundabout. Government officer in the waterfront.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
My time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Fox 2. Target destroyed.
Enemy's got a lock.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
They've only fired at 20 RPM. How are we supposed to hit them? Just shoot. Push it. Missile inbound.
Strider 1, bombs away. Missile away.
Looks like we're not just yet. Sending more money is our job.
Enemy's got a lock.
Lost control. Returning to base. I'm right back. You always have aircraft problems when 3 strikes is around. Don't kill me. I lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
4 fighters ignited. Below altitudes, we're bearing 015. We have a report that 3 strikes has been looked at. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the course.
Be the best side. Ask Squadron, E-Hill Squadron, clear to engage. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Already about us time. Don't waste it.
This is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Contact lost with multiple friendlies.
Target survived. Prepare to fire the next volley. Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Enemy's got a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet of Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the SCI-FI. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. We would be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Partner drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war?
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
I get drill. Ready for anti-air combat. I'm gonna cruise in 3 strikes. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that. Schrager, missile incoming.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Fox 2.
Maintain course
course if you want to go back to resupply.
Missile.
Shaking off enemy lock! Missile! Evading!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're gonna regret not bringing target tricks.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
Thanks, Trigger.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss. Enemy's got a lock.
Missile crossing evading. Allied shutdown.
Missile away. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Three strikes are still unmarked.
5 minutes remaining. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Fox 2!
Hostile confirmed destroyed. UAV is down. Strider 1, target acquired. Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Evading missile! Splashed.
Missile away.
Not bad, not bad. They're after you, Strider 1. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis missile Thalassa won't be much of a threat. Aircraft destroyed the entire port. Hallucinating.
Hallucination! It's a nightmare!
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile launched. Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Triggers turned the shipyard into a scrapyard. I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually. Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. They reject my report if it weren't. 1 million lives gone. Picture it.
2 minutes remaining.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile away.
Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Target confirmed down. 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Russian Navy. Well, would have been, actually. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Fox 2. 1 minute remaining.
Backlink, this is Quarterman.
Strider 1,
Package
Fox
X
3.
already waiting. Down 2. Also, there's a rumor going around with the military. 3 strikes in the past starting in a minute.
3 strikes. Relax the drive.
seconds to contact. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Don't give up! We are not going back to the fleet! Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range!
Shot down.
Well done. We managed to hit the Illusion Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the Operation Airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, your 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Nicely done. Siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
Good, you're on their 6. 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, you don't count. 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. Take point.
Enemy has a beam.
We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Strider 1, shoot them down.
Please, just shut up. Trigger, fly however you want. I'll be right after you. Did it, Trigger.
You idiot! Stay focused! Take down 3 troopers! I told you not to go, you idiot!
Only one left. We're all down together.
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
No! We're just going to have a moment. So I'm going to be on the line again and I'm going to wait for you to go 3 strikes. 3 strikes!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco.
Illusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Illusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it! That's enough!
Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
Shit. Massive double.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.